Hi, I'm Andrea Cody. I'm the head of service user involvement at Nacro. Service user involvement is really important for us. It's one of the two key things that is embedded in the Nacro strategy, along with equality, diversity and inclusion. Service user involvement at Nacro means both internally listening to our service users in order to develop services that are supporting them in the best way that we can, and also externally ensuring that we're working alongside the people that we support to campaign for change that benefits them. Our commitment to service user involvement is set out in the User Involvement Charter, which should be up on posters around all of our services, and if it's not, do get in touch and we can send you a copy.
Hi, I'm Maya. I'm the Service User Engagement Officer for Justice and Health. I started with Nacro in June 2022 as a volunteer, working at the Departure Lounge supporting lads on release. I've then applied to Nacro and I worked as an accommodation advisor, and I've worked on both sides of the custody and community side of that role. Since working with that team, I've come down and I work now in Service User Engagement, and the purpose of my role is to give the lads that we work with a voice and opportunity to make sure that the service is tailored to their needs. Through the forums that we're running currently, we want to be able to give the people that you're working with a platform to voice what they're needing from us, and we want to work across all the directorates and all the different areas to make sure that we're adapting the best practices to ensure that we can run out the best support that we possibly can. My main drive and passion for this role is to make sure that I'm bridging the gap between service delivery and the people that we support, and making sure that service users are at the heart of our external communications.
Hi, my name's Andrew Yates. I'm a Service User Involvement Officer in our Service Engagement team. I previously worked in our Justice team, including our Departure Lounge, which is at HMP Doncaster, and then came down to the Service Engagement team in 2024. So within the Service User Engagement team, we're really passionate about making a difference, and we believe we're a bridge between the services themselves and also our policy and campaigning team. We run forums with service users to discuss what they like and what they don't about our services and how we can improve things for them. All we ask the staff is that they try and help us in terms of logistics of running the forums, and we'll do everything else for them. And from what the service users say, we'll feed back into our policy and campaign team to try and make a difference for them and for people in their situation in the future. From previous work undertaken within the service user involvement team, various campaigns have come from it, one of which is the End Friday Release campaign. It's a really interesting campaign that's made a massive difference for many people. We hope by continuing to do our forums that something similar and even bigger will come up in the future as well. We appreciate from running these forums that it's really hard out there for our service users at this moment in time. Things like cost of living crisis, we've got various groups that we're heavily involved with, and anybody that's coming into the company, we would encourage them to also come on board with cost of living groups and things like that as well. Within service user engagement, we also have a what if funding, which is a £500 pot of money that can be used by services and help their service users and things outside the norm. So for example, service users had a property which had an open space at the back, but it wasn't really being utilised. They applied for the funding via the what if funding, were given £500, and they've now made it a really nice, usable space and to improve the lives of those service users that live in that property. And please contact us if you've got any queries regarding it. If you've got anything that you think would be of interest to us, please bring it to our attention and we'll try and take it forward for you from there.
So it gives the learners their chance to actually develop their experience here. It gives them a chance to have a say on what they can be improved, how it can be improved, and also acknowledge what they like. But I think what's really important is them putting ownership into their centre, their education, and having something to say that people will actually listen to. For staff, it's a chance to actually listen to people who are really important to us and just take on board what these young people have got to offer, and to give them the chance to grow in confidence. So for example, last year the students said we wanted an end of year t-shirt sort of thing, so we got t-shirts and they designed their own, and to them it meant such a lot, and actually they got all the staff to sign it and the people who was in the lessons with. Then they went on to put pride in the window, and it brought a lot of colour and life to the centre, and it brought a lot of openness, so we was able to discover what they thought about pride, how it changed over the years.
Like noticing like problems or points that could be improved around Nacro's centre, or with how people are with each other, with the staff here. When we're speaking to them, they treat you like as an adult. We're all equal, so when we speak we can make points and they'd listen to you. In a matter of time we'll have the Christmas dinner, and it's been sorted mainly by the students, the learner reps. I think it was spoken about by most of the students at Nacro at first, and then because of all the learner reps, they spoke about it to the staff And then it sort of became a possibility. All the students helped like craft and make all sorts of decorations for Christmas, like statues, figures, or anything really. And they've been sold on the Christmas market. They've raised enough money so that they could host a Christmas dinner.
So it's important to us that the people that we support have the opportunity to influence their local services, but it's also important that they have the opportunity to speak out on a national level, which is why we have a Service User Advisory Board. This is a cross-directorate group of service users that meet regularly with the senior people that lead Nacro and the trustees and hold them to account in terms of Nacro's strategy and direction. In our policy and campaigning work, we have the Justice Exchange, which is a group of people that we support who have been in contact with the justice system and have also been supported by Nacro through their resettlement journey. And that is a group of people that come together and lend their voice to our policy and campaigning work and help to support us to shape the campaigns that we run and to speak out alongside us in order to advocate for positive change for people that are still trapped in the system. And here is a short clip of Richard talking about his involvement with Nacro.
Well, I am excited by the opportunity I'm getting from Nacro, especially through the advisory board, and the direction they are taking in regards of like accepting myself and service users alike to engage and give their opinions of what's actually going on or how we're going to help move Nacro forward. If my story or my past is able to kind of change a few more people's degree of where they're going to go in life.
And then across all of our education centres, we ensure that every learner has a voice. So we run learner voice forums both at course level but also at centre level. And then the learner representatives from each centre come together in national meetings where they can discuss the issues that matter to them and share the great things that are going on in their centre.
Yeah, big up Nacro.